Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. I don't know, I think that's funny. So I think what we're going to do today is a little bit different. We've been working on the build-off bike, which is here, which is 99.9 done. I didn't start it yet, but there should be no issues with that. This project here is a project that I started a while ago for the owner of Harley Davidson, Bert's Barracuda, which is right next door to us. I'm building it for him. It's Bert's Barracuda, but he has another dealership. It's called the Black Widow. This is the project that we started. Had quite a few different issues, but we're back on track. I haven't built these bikes in quite some time because this is a 360 rear tire. So if you look at, I don't have the tire on yet. It's one of the biggest tires you could put on a bike. So it's one of the difficulties is it's so wide. We had a custom frame built in Canada. I'm going to take you like step by step. We're going to try and line up this rear end because everything's offset because the tire is so wide. So let's get to getting here, Jim.
All right, let's do it.
So the first thing we're going to do is put this rim up here. I'm going to put the caliper bracket on this side so we can help center, get the wheel pretty centered first.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm going to put this on there like that. I guess we're going to get it up here, right, Jim?
Yeah.
Well, perfect. All right, let me move it in a little bit. The wheel's got to go down, I think. Hold on.
Looks good on this.
Okay, you're all right?
Yeah, looks good on this side.
Should be coming through, brother.
You coming?
It should be good.
There we go.
It's because of the paint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get
Lock it down.
that on it. I think what we're going to have to do is kind of eye it up for center.
Right.
We should be close because the caliper,
Square.
the caliper is pretty centered out here. Matter of fact, it's really centered out. So I think you're close enough to where you need to be. Let me put this on. Transmission sprocket. We got to put this block on.
And what's the purpose of that?
I don't know. Because the tire's so wide.
Right.
So the sprocket is way off center of the transmission sprocket.
Okay.
So we need to put kind of like an axle through here, and we have to have these two gears got to go on there, and then we have to adjust it, put the block on and adjust these gears. So one of the gears got to line up with the drive gear, which is this, and then the other one's going to go to the rear sprocket. So we have to put this thing on first.
So you're going to use two chains then to move the
Two chains.
from here all the way to the back tire.
Two separate chains.
And this allows you to jump the two together. That's pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. When we used to do the show, we always just used these big tires, on
Right.
pretty much all the bikes. And the 360 was probably one of the largest tires that we
Reusing?
that we used. This shaft or whatever you want to call it, it's going to go through here, and over here there's a slot, and there's a slot in here that line up with a key. That's what they call it, a key.
Right.
But it's like a wedge that goes in here and into the side of the gear
Locks in the
sprocket. Yeah, and then you have a set screw here that locks that from. You don't really need it, but for an extra precaution, it's good to do. So we're going to put this in here, right?
Right, get that started, okay.
And this goes like this,
Facing out.
right? Facing that way.
Right. So you want to put the first one on like that.
Or either or.
And now put the other one.
No. Yes.
And now that one
This one goes
back to back.
this way.
Yep. I think we got it.
And this basically is a bearing block that bolts on here so that it spins like it's supposed to spin.
Ties everything together with the frame.
So now what we have to do, now that we got that in, right, I can tighten this a little bit. Okay. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got to adjust that wheel.
Right.
And we got to line this sprocket up with that rear sprocket. So let's go put this on here.
I can go forward more on my side. Paint's holding it up.
It's about a link. It's a link too short, so we have to go. We have to go forward.
But I think that paint's gonna.
Huh?
I think
What's
the paint's.
stopping it?
I think it's the paint.
Well, we're not going to let the paint stop it.
Nah.
Not moving?
I think your side's not gonna move.
I think I'm all the way forward. No, I can come.
You've got
come
some,
a little
but I don't know if you've got enough.
Let me see what we got here, Jim. There's not an adjustment here.
Where in the transmission?
Yeah.
No, because it's bolted right here to this. It can't come forward or backwards because of that cross member.
Okay, so this is good. I'm just going to put this in there
Is it gonna fit?
for now. Yes.
Get it?
Yeah, push that in. There you go. All right. So, but that has to come in from behind in order to put that link on it.
Correct.
Right. So so you would just bring it down.
there.
Okay. So this is good.
Yeah.
That's good. It could go in or out. We could adjust that with the whatchamacallit. But we got to make this work. We have to make this work, Jim. You have a 1/4 inch here.
Yeah, I agree. And on my side as well. So if we could bang it forward.
If we could put something in here, Jim. There you go.
Yeah.
It's moving. I got to go one more link here, right? I don't know what to do here. I mean, if the chain came off of there, it's got to go back on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then why is it not? There's slop in there.
Yep, there you go.
You get it?
Yeah.
My man. Not even close?
It's close. It needs about a 1/16 of an inch. It's so close. Got it.
All right.
All right.
So, boy, that chain's pretty tight
It's
already.
very tight, and you're all the way forward.
Let's see if we could adjust this back a little bit. What will that do?
What's your spacing back here on the?
Did that move?
Yep, you did. You're clear on the bolts and the chain now. I think you're good. Looks pretty. I still think the rim needs to go over a bit.
How is it? Is it centered on the caliper?
Is it center?
Kind of, sort of.
The axle's all the way forward. Yeah, the caliper's not.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So then let's just tighten.
Tighten the axle down a bit.
Yeah, a bit. That's tight as hell, man.
I mean, I hate to
Just
say it, we could always just put another link in it.
If we had to. It might. The only way we're going to be able to tell is when the tire is on it. Right. That has to follow this.
Right, that we
Fender,
don't know
but
how
I
much
don't
the tire's
know.
going to bow out, too.
I'm going to take these wheels and I'm going to machine some webs to slide over the hub here,
Oh, that'll look cool.
you know, and then chrome them.
Oh, chrome will look nice.
Yeah, and then I'll sandblast everything and powder coat it.
The rim itself.
The rim itself.
Oh, that'll look cool.
Yeah. Basically, this is one piece. This frame and this is all welded into one piece. The gas tanks I sent out to get repainted for the 3rd time, so we don't have the gas tank. Give me those webs that are going to go on top of the gas station. Jim, if you got them.
Yeah, definitely.
So this motor is a 131-inch motor, the brand new Harley motor that came out. And we cut these. These are cut what they call a pineapple cut. So they're machine cut, and then there's a powder coat inlay here with red, kind of to match this, but it gives it a cool look. We powder coated the whole motor black, and it'll be a closed primary. All this will be closed in, and the paint, which is in the back there, is going to match that too. And then there's a seat pan, which is right here. So this seat pan was made to, all this is framed out around the seat pan. And then we'll get this upholstered by Bare Bones, which is
He does nice work.
probably one of the best guys. And I'm not sure exactly, we'll probably web it a little bit, but it'll probably be black and some nice stitching. And this is what, this here, they're big tanks, but this is going to go, this is going to cover the whole top of the gas tank. So there's all mounts in here.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, that's going to look cool.
So this will mount, that'll mount right there, and the gas tanks are arced, and you'll see the backbone, which looks pretty cool, and then that'll cover that.
And the graphics, the panels are right in between each web, so that'll look really nice.
The panels that are the murals.
Yeah, on the tank.
Yeah. So the paint's really cool. What else do we got here, Jim?
We got the cool custom headlight going on there.
So that's the headlight, which is pretty cool. But what we use over here too is this front wheel is a 21-inch wheel, which 21-inch wheels are usually 2.5 inches wide. This is a 21 5.5, so it's like 4 times wider than the regular 21, but with the fat tire in the back, it's going to look pretty cool. This is, I guess you can say, inverted Springer front end. The springs are on the bottom of the legs, which they function very well. We have handlebars we made. So these handlebars are pretty cool. Those studs are going to counterbore right into here, and that'll be the bars. But I think, from when I started mocking the bike up to fit everything, I wasn't 100% sure which way I was going to go. And I'm still not 100% sure because a lot of stuff got to be powdered coated yet. We got to do the gears, and even the paint I changed around a little bit. So I'm trying to bring the bike together to the point where I can visually see everything that I need to see to make the changes that I want to make. Yeah, so I guess the next step will be when we get everything back from powder coat and whatever, the tanks and stuff, and we'll film the complete assembly. We'll keep you posted, but I think that once we break this down, get everything chromed or powder coated or whatever I need, whatever changes I need to make. So the next video, which probably won't be next week or so, but the next video when we get we're getting our gas tanks back from paint for the 3rd time, different painters though. Then we'll do the complete assembly. So, one question. My wife really doesn't. She thinks I look kind of dorky in these glasses. Jim likes them.
I do.
So maybe you could give me a comment or two and tell me what you think. But subscribe, like, comment. Peace out.